Hi guys, welcome back to my beauty and lifestyle channel. Welcome. If you're new, please make sure you subscribe. I post beauty and lifestyle videos all the time. So in today's video, I'm finally going to show you how to highlight and contour the mature face. I've been wanting to do this video for quite some time, but I went to Germany over Christmas. I got really busy. I had a good time, by the way. And then when I came back, it just started snowing here in Utah, and it didn't stop for an entire week. So it was really dark outside. The lighting was bad, and yeah, I just somehow couldn't get myself to do it. So, but here it is. So if you have a mature face like me, you have to highlight and contour a little bit differently than younger people. And cream products, that's what I'm going to use in this video, are really ideal for that because they blend really well. So for this video, I'm going to use the HD Skin Sculpting Palette from Makeup Forever. So this is a really nice palette that has everything you need to highlight and contour your face for a flawless, sculpted face look. So this palette has 12 different shades, as you can see, and it's really ideal to conceal or even out your skin tone. You can also mix two contour shades together or two highlighting shades together to match your skin perfectly. And it's really a lightweight formula. It's easy to blend, it's comfortable to wear, and it gives you this naturally radiant finish look that lasts up to 12 hours. That's what they claim. I also have this lip and cheek cream blush from Milk Makeup that I'm going to use for my blush. And this is a multi-use cream stick that you can use for your cheeks or for as a lip color. And it's with a nourishing formula that builds and blends effortlessly for a natural finish. So some of the ingredients here are mango butter, avocado oil, apricot oil. And these ingredients, they really help to nourish the skin, and they boost hydration and make the formula really very easily blendable, and it's a super creamy formula. So this product is also gluten-free and cruelty-free. So if you want to find out how you can apply your makeup so it can help your jawline look more lifted, make your cheeks look fuller, make your nasal labial folds look a little less pronounced, then keep on watching. If you don't have cream contour products, you can also use different shades of foundation, but you will also need some brushes, and I have a sponge for blending here to apply your products. And by the way, all the products I'm using today will be listed and linked down below in the description box. So let's get started with this contouring and highlighting tutorial for mature skin. First, I will apply a primer, then foundation. I will skip the concealer because I will use this palette as a concealer. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and put some primer on. I am using the Visible Lift Radiance Booster from L'Oreal, which is really nice for drier weather, which is what we have right now. So I apply this all over my face. You guys know that I like using primer under my foundation. I really need it because I just like to have this hydration, and I like to disguise my pores a little bit, and this really also provides a little radiance to your skin. So it's a really nice primer. I can highly recommend it. Not too expensive, and it's great. Next, I'm gonna apply my foundation, which is what Fenty Beauty I've had for a while. It is Soft Matte Longwear Foundation, and it is in the color, let's see if I can see, I believe the color is 290 if I'm not mistaken. That's what I'm seeing here on the bottom. So I'm actually going to apply this, well, let's just use one pump for now. I think one pump should be fine. This is I would say a pretty medium coverage foundation, which is what I prefer. And then I'm going to take my beauty blender, beauty sponge. It's not a beauty blender. I buy these from Amazon. They come in a 5-pack or 6-pack. They're really cheap, and They work just as well as the Beauty Blender, but for a lot less money. So I hope you guys are having a great start or had a great start into 2024. New year, new beginning, new luck, new adventures, new experiences. So I'm very excited about this year. For my YouTube channel, I have big plans, but I'm not ready to reveal them yet. So please make sure you subscribe so you won't miss out. Okay, so this is my foundation. Then I'll start with highlighting the shaded areas or the areas that I want to make look fuller and more prominent. And I'm gonna put my mirror right here. I don't know if you guys will see that. So I can look in the mirror and see more closely what I'm doing. Okay, let's see, I have to prop this up a little. So when I first used this palette, I used the lightest shade here. This one here, which I think was a little bit too light. So today I'm gonna mix these two shades together. This is a cooler tone. This is a little warmer tone. Well, it's still relatively cool, but I think the combination of these two will suit my skin better because I do have by nature olive tone skin or warm skin. So this light shade would be great for lighter skin. And if I mix these together, I think I'll end up with about 2 shades lighter than my natural skin tone. So most younger YouTubers, as you've probably seen, they do like a big gigantic triangle under the eye, covering almost the entire cheek area. But for a mature face, this technique will make your eye wrinkles and crow's feet look worse because it really settles into your wrinkles. And I'm gonna use this pointed brush, no-name brush. Who is it from? Deluxe Concealer. I don't know what brand this is from. I've had this forever. But I'm sure you have a brush that's similar to this. So instead of instead of painting on a gigantic triangle under your eye, you're just gonna highlight the darker side of your eye bag on the inner side, and then going down on the outer side. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm going to mix these 2 shades together. And I will go down here and I'm going to go down on the side of my nose all the way down to my nasal labial folds, which I am going to highlight as well to bring them up a little. And then I'm going to go down here on the outer side of my eye bag like this. So I'm also, the reason why I'm going down on the side of my nose is because I'm going to contour my nose with a darker color and I really want it to pop. So I'm gonna put the lighter color here on the inside. So once we've reached a certain age, we all probably have these pronounced nasal labial folds, and they can cast a really dark shadow. And you want to brighten that up to make it look a little lighter so it won't appear as deep. So I'm going to bring this down right here and paint or highlight right in my nasal labial fold. And that's going to brighten up that shadow and makes it look like it's not as deep and dark. Now, if you're someone who pulls down the corner of your mouth like I do, even when I smile, you can also highlight the outer corner of your mouth to brighten that part up. Like that. Now, like I said, for the other side of the eye, I like to do the outside just a little bit right here to brighten that up. Maybe even a little bit too much. Now to raise my cheekbones, I'm gonna contour up here, and I do like a little V because as we get older, we actually get hollow. We very often get hollow here on the outside. So we're younger YouTubers, they tend to contour that part. We should try to bring it up. So I'm doing this outer V right here, as you can see. So by accentuating this shape here, we're going to bring more lightness to the face. I also like to have a highlight above my brow bone. And then at the center of my forehead a little bit. Right here. And then of course also down the center of your nose. Like this. All right, so now I'm going to repeat all of these steps on the other side. Now for the jawline, there's probably going to be some sagging, and for me it's right here and right here. And you don't want to just follow along the shadow, you want to go a little bit higher. By the way, about a year ago, a little over a year ago, I made a video about things that you can do to improve the sagging a little bit. I will link it up here or here, so in case you're interested to see it. So for my contouring, I'm going to use the same brush. I will use probably, I think I'm gonna use this color here, and I'm just gonna draw across the sagging right here. I may have to use a little darker. Yeah, like that. So just draw across right under your jawbone and a little bit higher than your sagging. Just like that. Okay. So see how that came up a little bit and eliminated the little flesh of, the little roll of flesh under my jawline, and that's what we're aiming for. You can also highlight a little bit right under your lower lip to make it appear a little fuller, like that. If you have a big forehead, you can also contour right around your hairline, like this. Okay, so now for the nose contouring, you want to follow the same concept as you did for the jawline. I have a relatively wide nose, but it's pretty straight. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to draw on So I just want to make it look a little narrower, and I'm going to contour right above the widest part of my nose, which is right here. Now, if you want to make your nose look a little shorter, you can also contour the tip of your nose. It will give you a little button nose. All right, now that we've got everything drawn on, the next step is to blend it out a little bit. I'm going to use a makeup sponge to blend everything together, and I will start with the highlighter first, and then I'm going to blend the contour because I don't want to get those two things muddied up together. So I'm going to start on the cheek, and I'm just going to blend that out so that there aren't any rough edges. So I'm going to start with the highlighter first, like I said. And for my blush today, I start back here at the temple and bring down half cheek, and I will blend that in with the same beauty sponge. I need just a tiny bit more here. Oh, I haven't blended this part yet. Okay, under my lip. Okay, I just blend it down into my contour. So here's the finished look. My jawline looks firmer, the cheeks look rounder and fuller and plumper, and the outer corners of my eyes are lifted. And we've also diminished the shadowy areas such as the teardrops and the nasal labial folds and the little frown lines. So that's it for this video for today. I hope you found it helpful and informative. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And as always, I appreciate your time. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. So take care, everybody, and have a great day.